Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, June 13th, 2022. Well, it is a bit muggy out there this morning with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 60s over the far northern interior, the Poconos and Catskills, mid to upper 60s in your suburbs, upper 60s to lower 70s in your urban areas and along the immediate coast with light and variable winds. We have a mix of clouds and some fog, reducing visibility anywhere between 4 to 6 miles outside of the fog and around a half a mile or so within the fog, which is starting to give way. Now, we have a very interesting setup. Okay, I'm going to zoom out here for just a moment. And we have this frontal boundary and this frontal boundary, and we have this trough here. And they are all going to be moving through our region and setting up a maritime air mass as this high pressure system shifts towards the Gulf of Maine over the next 24 hours. But in the meantime, you see this complex right here. This complex of showers and thunderstorms are going to be shifting towards the Great Lakes and then dropping southeast. And how this cluster redevelops tonight is going to have a significant impact on whether or not southeastern Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia metro, and central and southern New Jersey ends up with just some periods of rain or a significant severe thunderstorm outbreak via MCS for late tomorrow morning on through tomorrow afternoon. So it's certainly something to keep an eye on. It's a very volatile situation in that if this develops a little bit further south, let's say towards Cleveland, then the worst conditions will be down towards Maryland and Virginia. Whereas if it develops to the north of Cleveland and right over Lake Erie, well, then it's heading right for the Philadelphia metro. So could be a very stormy, rough period of weather for tomorrow, late tomorrow morning on through early tomorrow afternoon. We can see on the latest visible satellite picture, we have a mix of sun and clouds throughout the region. Can't rule out an isolated shower in this scenario with all these frontal boundaries hanging around. And then on the infrared satellite picture, you can see that cluster of thunderstorms. This will weaken and die out as it heads towards Indiana and Illinois. Then you're going to get a new cluster starting to develop here. And that's what we're going to be watching out for late tonight and early tomorrow morning. By early tomorrow morning, say about 3, 4 a.m., we should have a pretty good idea of where this MCS is going to be diving towards and how strong it will actually be. So we'll definitely have updates on that tomorrow morning. So let's walk through this forecast for today. Mix of sun and clouds, can't rule out an isolated shower. Look for high temperatures to range from the upper 70s to lower 80s over the interior and along the coast, mid to upper 80s in the Delaware River Valley. For tonight into tomorrow morning, look for a mix of clouds, some areas of fog, and isolated showers possible. Look for lows in the lower to mid 50s over the interior, upper 50s to lower 60s along the coast, lower to mid 60s in your urban areas. For tomorrow afternoon, here comes that complex of showers and thunderstorms. Now, the way this looks like right now in the latest mesoscale model guidance is that it marches its way through the region between roughly, let's say, about 9:30 a.m. through 2 p.m. Oh, okay, 3 p.m. And that leads to some very nasty thunderstorms over southeastern Pennsylvania and central and southern New Jersey, which of course includes the Philadelphia metro. New York City metro, you end up with more isolated showers. Right now, there is no indication of this ending up further north, let's say towards northeastern Pennsylvania or southeastern New York, northern New Jersey, or Connecticut. You'll get some residual showers from it, but that is about it. Look for high temperatures. We'll start with the low temperatures for tomorrow morning. Lower to mid 50s over the interior, upper 50s to lower 60s around the New York City metro, and mid to upper 60s in the Philadelphia metro. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s over the interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. So once that complex blows on through, Wednesday we'll have this frontal boundary hanging around the region. Now you have high pressure here around Maine, and this frontal boundary stalled out here with an easterly wind, and that's going to lead to a mix of clouds with the threat for a few isolated showers. Not a washout, but a nuisance. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 60s. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s over the interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast, and mid to upper 70s, possibly a few lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Thursday, the frontal boundary will lift back northward as a warm front with the threat for a few isolated showers and variable cloud cover. Look for low temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s over along the coast, and upper 60s to lower 70s in the Delaware River Valley as well, mid to upper 60s in the interior. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s over the interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast, and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Friday, a cold front will approach, but it won't reach the region until the late afternoon and evening hours. So look for muggy conditions with low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s over the interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast, and upper 80s to lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley. A few of these showers and thunderstorms could be rather strong, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. On Saturday and Sunday, an area of low pressure will fester over the northwestern Atlantic. It's going to lead to a northerly wind, mix of sun and clouds. It could be an isolated shower, but for the most part, I think it's going to be relatively dry, but it's going to be much cooler. Low temperatures in the upper 50s to mid 60s. High temperatures, again, this is mid-June at this point. Mid to upper 60s over the interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast. On Sunday, even cooler, low temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. So not exactly pool and beach weather, but it won't be a washout either. It'll just be cool. And then on Monday, look for high pressure and control with sky cloud cover. Low temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s over the interior and upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.